Hello, my darlings. Mama Lou here, and this is a monthly reading for Taurus. So, all of my Taurus babies for the month of August 2023. This is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what does not. This can be if you have Taurus placements for your Gemini, or your Gemini. Can you tell I've been doing these? In your sun, your moon, your rising, your Venus, any of those things. So, what we're going to do is we're going to let the universe just kind of give us messages that you may encounter over the next month for August, the things you may need to know, any of those things. While we're doing that, feel free to push the likes, the shares, the subscribes, the bells, all those YouTube things that they have there. So I can keep giving you guys these free readings. I'm also going to be pulling from this. This is the Mood Oracle. This is a adult content Mood Oracle. So if you're under 18, you probably should be watching this, but I wanted to kind of get an idea of mood for everybody as we pull these cards out. But just so you know, they're a little, sailory, a little crass, all that fun stuff. So let's get started. Did you see that? Let's see what we got. All right. Ooh, Three of Cups energy. Okay, so this is going to deal with your community, your friendships, things like that. So during the month of August, you may have opportunities to socialize. Maybe you have times to network. So let's say like you go on a work, function or something like that, where you get a talk shop with people, something like that. This could be as well like going to a party or going to a concert or going, just out to music in the park or a movie night. There's something here about needing to have communication with the outside world, not being in hermit mode, not being in homebody mode. This is you about going out to replenish your energy, to really, it feels like an energy feed somehow. Let's get a mood for this one. You got, I got to cover up this one. Yeah. Be a sharing hoe. The world needs titty pics. Okay. So yeah, this is about you being a little bit more social. I'm not saying you need to do that. Don't do that. Don't be that person who's sending that stuff. Anyways, not judging. There's some people who, I'm not going to get into it. Anyways, but yeah, the world needs to see you. The world needs to have your energy. The world needs to be able to, your friends do, your family, your coworkers, like there's something here about you're kind of like a little energy ball right now. You're kind of a little light. I know we got a lot of stuff going on in society, and this really feels like being out with other humans. Like this is like contact, interaction, that type of a thing. So if you have an opportunity, if someone invites you somewhere, if you just strike up a conversation with a stranger, whatever it is, it feels like it's going to be beneficial to you somehow. It's going to actually fill you up emotionally. It may actually, may actually trigger some sort of epiphanies, some sort of connections that you're like, oh, just having a conversation with a random person, they got me thinking about this thing that I was just kind of stuck on. And it feels like there's some momentum that happens from this. Like you're just kind of putting yourself out there to the world, and it's going to feed back to you. This also could be in regards to, like, let's say you are a personality of some sort. Maybe you're a musician, maybe you're an artist, maybe you're a YouTuber or, a TikToker, influencer, whatever these things are. It's actually going to help you putting yourself out there. It's going to actually help you start gaining some more, almost confidence in yourself. Like I said, it may give you ideas on how to market yourself more, how to put yourself out there more, because you need to start stretching those muscles. I know that Tauruses kind of have that, I like my comfort zone. This is you breaking out of that comfort zone in August, and it's going to benefit you in doing so. You're not just doing it because you're like, I should. You're actually going to start seeing some benefits from this in some way. So let's keep getting some cards to see what that might mean. Oh, yeah. Oh, you got two. you got the High Priest and the Eight of Swords. Yeah, this is going to open you up spiritually in some way. This is going to, like I said, when I said the thing about an epiphany, because right now you're kind of stuck in your own echo chamber. You're kind of stuck in your own ideas. You're stuck. You need to expand. There's a lot of this expansion feeling of, yeah. Like I said, you're like this little energy ball. This is going to actually help you connect some dots. This is actually going to help you find the keys, you know, that are unlocking different parts of yourself. Maybe stuff that you didn't even know was in there. Maybe you're like, I've always been this way. And then you go and you have this experience, like you go to a concert or something and the music hits you and you're just like, wow, I've been really living small. Let me live bigger. I've been really worried about, you know, so many things. I've been really worried about how, you know, like maybe you're even like, I can't change. I've always been this way. You know, what would people think if all of a sudden I started doing this other stuff? Or what would people think if I changed my belief system? What would people think if I started getting more spiritual? What would people think if I started hanging out with different people? Whatever this thing is, this is just a little prison that your mind is keeping in because it gives the illusion of being safe. When really, if she took her blindfold off, she'd realize, oh, this whole world's here and I'm living in this one small area. So it's something about that. There's also something here about, I don't know what your belief system is, but connecting with different energies, possibly even different spirits, different deities, whatever you work with, if that is your thing. There's something here about finding some guidance from that. Maybe you have a spirit animal. Maybe you go to get a tarot reading. Maybe you go to astrologer. There's something here about that where somewhere in that message, you might actually find some really good little nuggets of information that are going to help propel you, that are going to help reassure you, that may even help gain your confidence to make some choices that maybe you've been holding off on or that you've been limiting yourself to. It almost feels like there's so many more choices. There's so many more options than it appears, is kind of what I'm getting. You may not have the whole picture yet, and this might help open you up to that picture, whether it's going out and spending time with other people, having new experiences, playing, enjoying yourself, getting out in nature, swimming, whatever this thing is, it feels like it's going to start opening you up from any limiting beliefs you have, anything that's making you feel stuck. And it's going to come through in a spiritual way. It's going to come through not in a logical way or an emotional way. It's going to come through within you and your higher self. So this is you connecting and feeling how your place in the one consciousness is kind of what I'm getting. I don't know what all you guys believe. I know sometimes I talk a little woo, but this is just who I am and what I do. Okay, so let's get a mood card for these guys. Dial 666 for assistance. Hello, Satan. I need a black kitten and some marijuana stats. Send up the kitten and the marijuana. Have you asked Satan for help today? Okay, I know I was making a joke. There are people who are demonologers who work with demons. I'm not saying the devil is... we're not getting into the deep esoteric stuff with all that stuff. Or I'm not getting into the religious stuff. Anyways, but like I said, you're calling on your deities. You're telling them what you want. You're asking the universe what you need. You're asking your guides, your ancestors, whatever it is you believe in, your God, whatever that is. This is you being like, hey, this is what I want. This is what I need. I need to get out of this feeling that I only have so many options, that I only can do certain things, that I can only be a certain person, that I can only, live a certain kind of life. This is a higher power coming through and being like, let me teach you, let me mentor you. Maybe you just need to get, do more meditation. Maybe you need to do more, ritual. Maybe you need to do more joining groups, yoga. I don't care what it is. Put this in your life as it resonates. But between those two cards, it very much is seek the universe, seek outside sources for information, trying, you know, like if you start getting downloads from the universe, if you start channeling something, if any of those things, if you're seeing synchronicities, you're seeing signs, however this resonates with you in your life, it feels like in August, these things will be showing up if you just ask for it. If you ask for confirmation, ask for signs, ask for things that are making you feel limited, you know, to be removed from your life so you can see clearly, so you're not blindfolded anymore. That's kind of the energy I'm getting. And some of that may be interacting with other people. And I know this is super, super cliche and I don't even like saying it, but they're making me say this. So, you know how like when people would talk about, you know, going out and doing something and then having a conversation with someone at a coffee shop or whatever. And then, you know, the trope of that was an angel in disguise and the fact that you took the time to talk to them and everything like that. It's something kind of like that, but in a weird, different kind of way. But so that was kind of a tangent. Take it if it resonates, but I have to give the messages that they tell me. Otherwise they won't let me move on. So let's keep going. What else do we got here? Oh my goodness. That was way too many. We're going to try that again. Could you guys calm down a little bit and just give me messages? Oh man. Messages for my Taurus. Got the Knight of Wands. Yeah, there's something that needs to light a fire under your ass. You need to feel like you need to follow your passion. You need to follow something that's within you just burning inside of you. And this is you going after it with your whole heart, your whole mind, and not like the Knight of Wands is confident. Like think of like the most awesome celebrity out there. They are confident. They are self-assured. They see their influence and what it can do and how it can move people and how it can persuade people. This is you getting into that, not living small, not thinking you can only be a certain way. Your words have meaning. Maybe you're going to write a book. Maybe you're going to, you know, create music that's going to inspire people. Maybe you just start a blog or a podcast or a YouTube channel or something like that where you can get these ideas, these passions, these goals out there and start sharing information, start sharing ideas, start sharing your perspective, whatever this is. This also could be a hot and heavy relationship coming in. That's pretty sussy. So take that as well. That's for some of you. It may not be for all of you, but you may have someone who comes in who is hot and you're just like, ooh, and it could be a whole thing. So August, you might have something like that come in. Doesn't matter what gender it is. It's just the energy that's coming in, and they're going to be confident and you're going to think they're super cool and they're going to have goals and they're not letting anything faze them. And it's kind of the energy that the universe is trying to draw out of you is you can't be fazed by this stuff. You are an amazing human being. You're the only person like you. You are unique. And you can't tell yourself that your point of view doesn't matter or that your ideas don't matter or that you shouldn't be anybody that anybody listens to. No, there's people out in the world that have half your knowledge, half your talent, half your, you know, abilities, and they're out there and they're doing it because they're confident and they're just going for it. Someone who, like you, is like educated and resourceful and all these things, you're the one holding yourself back. You could be doing it too. Don't think of it as a competition. Think of it as like every perspective matters. You're a unique little person in this little blue bubble here. So you can do this. Like you can be this person that you're just being like in awe of. That can be you. You got to stop putting yourself on different levels than other people. And I know that's hard to do. It's an innate human thing we do where it's awful, but we just think we're less than a lot. And it's not cool. It's not cool, man. But the universe is really saying in August, you need to be bold. You need to be assertive. You need to be confident. And one of those things is like, even if you're not 100% confident, it's kind of one of those, don't show that to the world. You be confident. You follow the universe, the guides, the deities, the demons, whatever it is that you work with. Have them help you. Let them help you. If you're lacking in any areas, fill that part up me. Fill up my confidence. Get rid of my self-consciousness. Get rid of my, negative talk to myself. I want to be this dude. Like, think of like I said, the coolest freaking person on earth right now that, and just be like, they're no different from me. They're no different from me. I'm just as awesome. I just don't have the practice. I just don't have the know-how. I don't go out and put myself out there like I could. This could even be just putting yourself out on the internet. Putting yourself out on, social media, putting yourself out in your community, whatever these things are, you have to start that first. You need to put yourself out there first. Let's get another mood oracle here. Freedom. Get naked and scream. Yeah, I'm going to cover this up a little bit here. Let's see, how do I do that? Yeah, you need to just be free. You need to go full out, full hog. I am just showing myself to the world. This is who I am. And I'm happy with who I am. And I know that takes a lot of balls. It takes a lot of confidence. It takes all of those things. But it is just like, you need to lay yourself bare, not just, me, to the universe, but to the world. And there's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing to be ashamed of. There's nothing, I'm not saying be an asshole and just, please take this in the loving intent that I'm trying to put this across. You're awesome. You're amazing. I don't know if anybody's told you that. I don't know if you've told yourself that recently, but that's the message that is coming in. You are just as valid, just as important, just as necessary to this world as any of these people that you may be idolizing, that you may look up to, that you may think are smarter than you, that you may think are, more well-educated, that might be more well-spoken, whatever it is. You can do this. There's no competition because you're unique. Don't compare yourself to others. That's kind of what I'm getting here. So this is a real badass pick me up, like let's go rah rah type of a message for August. You guys be bold. Get out there. Do your thing. So really cool message. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to get you guys some songs. So this is a mixtape oracle that I created. This is meant to enhance your reading. So during this month, I'm going to write these names down in the description of these different songs. Add them to your playlist. Listen to them. If it doesn't resonate today, in this moment, or right after you finish this, or whatever, keep them on your playlist. Listen to them this month, because if it doesn't resonate now, it will resonate at some point during this month for you guys. So let's see what we got coming in. These all have a song, a artist, a lyric, and then some key phrases that go with it. And like I said, it could just be a lyric. It could be a note. It could be a guitar solo. Whatever it is, it will speak to you, especially if you are open to the universe speaking to you, so that you can get out of this darkness and finally see the little light ball that you are. That's kind of what I got. Remember when I said the thing about an energy ball right now? That's kind of what I'm getting. So interesting. Be sure to do the YouTube thingies, the likes, the shares, the subscribes, all that stuff. All right. This one actually came up for another person too, or for another group. Okay, so you got When the Party's Over by Billie Eilish. Let's Just Let It Go. Let Me Let You Go. Toxic and or secret relationships. Push and pull interactions. Messing with people's emotions. Playing relationship games and lying to yourself. Yeah, this could be about your toxic relationship with reality television superstars that you think are better than you. This could be, toxic relationships with other people on Instagram that you think are better looking than you, or that they got better stuff than you, or they can afford things you can. This is about getting over that toxicity. You are incomparable. Don't compare, okay? The other song is Pretty Bird by Effie O'Donovan. Fly away, little pretty bird, and pretty you'll always stay. Sometimes you need to leap in order to learn to believe in yourself. Universe, you can't fucking make this stuff up. Freaking, sorry. Your unique voice should be heard. How many times did I say unique? Don't let others cage you in. Soar, dream, escape your tethers. Evidently, you definitely need to listen to this song this month. I'd say so. All right, so I'm going to be putting those down in the description box down below. Listen to them. Obviously, this message is coming through clear. The universe wants to pump you up. Pump you up. Yeah, so, all right, I'm going to be done being a weirdo right now, but like I said, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I hope you guys all have an amazing, amazing August, my little Tauruses. And feel free to comment. Let me know if this resonates with you. Push the like button. That also helps me know that you guys are watching these. So, all right, I hope you guys have a good month. Bye-bye.